Hi guys, welcome back to Motorsport Manager, the Fire mod. There we go. Lovely. With Blackfire GT, of course. In the last episode, we were at the Black Sea track on track layout B. Quite a short little run, to be honest. Managed first place and fourth place despite an intentionally shitty start. Today, we are in Dubai on what looks like quite a long track on track layout A. Our drivers are back to full fitness. Stippler, if you remember rightly, he had a fitness issue with dodgy neck, so he should be back to full fitness. A little detail to notice, not that it matters. Nico Rosberg fancies Mr. Stippler at the minute. Doesn't matter. I don't think the interest is reciprocated though. So who knows? Who knows? It may cause some friction going forward. Anyway, let's get on with the race. We are going to take 5 of these each. And just crack out on the super softs. Wait, what am I doing? Silly bastard. Crack out on the super softs. Now, hopefully this is going to be a bit tougher. I have more or less maxed out the difficulty now. There's only a point in it. So, I may as well have just tracked it all the way up, but never mind. So, if we're not starting to get challenged here, then I don't know what to do, basically. I think we're not far away from actually having won the championship. I'm not sure. We'll have to work it out mathematically in a bit. After this race, there'll be. Well, we'll have a look at Rosberg. I think Rosberg can win it with this race, to be honest. Do we have a Dubai setup? I really can't remember if we've been to Dubai or not before. I don't think we have. Doesn't look like it. So we've actually got to set one up. Alright, okay. A little bit different for us. Don't really do this that often. Ever since they added the save feature. It's not really been a huge part of the day. There we go. You're ready to rumble. So, and lovely. There we go. I've messed around with that in a bit. We're not going to worry about weight stripping just yet. We'll do that. But we'll do it after practice actually, so we can work out if we need to use it or not. It's still OP despite the fact that they've changed it up a little bit. I will continue to use it. It's there for me to use, so I'm going to use it. So, alright, let's get these guys on. See how we're doing. So you're driving at a 7, you're driving at a 5. Bring the ballast back, it's fine. We'll get them both in. And they're going round. That's the ultimate corner, final corner. And we want to get that to speed 4. Alright, so we've got an okay, very good, a very poor, and great, sorry. Same again with those. Not going to worry about the fuel levels, it's just fucking around, but I don't need to spend time fucking around with. And handling, we're going to push a long way away. Cornering, probably needs to be a little bit further off. There we go, a touch shorter there maybe. I think handling, I just want to sit in the middle. Cornering, that might be just a touch too much. I mean, that might be a bit touch too much on the speed, but it'll do. Stippler, okay, excellent pull. Looking better than we did with Rosberg, which is nice. I'm going to send it this way. So probably want to sit this around about there, cornering about there, handling sorted. Yeah. Let's crack it on. So obviously we haven't got a lap out yet, so we don't know how we're doing. He likes his tweaks. He's happier. And we'll get both guys in now. Don't think we're going to get qualifying boosts, unfortunately, for this, but I'm not overly. Well, I am a little bit concerned about it, but I'd rather just get these sorted out. I don't need to worry about that, do we? So speed balance good, handling's good. So want to go shorter, and handling I think may need to go a little bit harder. Might want to go harder than that. Give that a run. Great, excellent, and okay here. Let's see what it says. It's hard to gauge that. But it's probably going to be further away, so let's go shorter. And we will, I guess, leave it at that. Could do that. See what that works out to be. And push you hard. Push you hard. And if we get one of these guys in, let's bring Rosberg in now, because he's the one who's doing worse. Excellent, okay, excellent. I'm going to get you on qualifying now, and those. So the okay needs to go back the other way. So we want to go softer. And then longer. Right, so he's ready to rumble. He's probably going to get around about 96-97% without having to really sort of touch what he's doing. Stippler's going to come in shortly. I would like to leave these guys out for a bit to actually get a lap time in to see how far behind we are. So Rosberg's going to run out now. Excellent, excellent, good. Let's get you on to qualifying. Does that mean we need to push you even shorter? Who knows? We'll try that out. I'm more than happy to run him out a little bit longer. He's not going to get a actual lap set. Rosberg will. Stippler's not going to get around it in time. Rosberg's actually setting quite a slow lap, considering. Which might be... Oh, saying that. Setting quite a slow lap. Nope. Fastest lap by a second. So, Susie Perry is here, which is good to see. Obviously, we don't have a speed for Stippler, which is a little bit unfortunate. But it's extra stuff to look at. Don't get any qualifying performance, which will hinder us here. The speed balance got worse. Okay, so maybe where were we before? A bit longer, maybe. Christ. We go. We'll give that a run. If you take those, please, sir. What are we at? 97%. That's about right, I guess. And yeah, if you can take that. Now we will weight strip because we don't have the bonus of the qualification. Get these down to 15, and then apply that to the other car. So why do you get such a massive performance boost in comparison? That's what I don't get. To me, it's just bizarre how much difference there is. Oh well, we'll leave it at that. Take another 5% off there. Maybe it's based on the actual parts themselves. Right. So we've made a change to his setup. We do have this to rumble with, so let's get cracking. I want to get Stippler out straight away, but it's like nearly 2 minutes for a lap here. So we do want to leave it a little bit longer, make most of the track grip. We will send him out first, and then we'll send out Rosberg. We'll send out Stippler at the 5-minute mark. Gives him enough time to get around then. Right, if you go now, actually, mate, that would be ideal. Get you on auto. Give him a couple of corners on his own. Right, let's send out Rosberg. Get you on auto as well, please, mate. There we go. Let's crank up the speed. Watch Stippler run around. Trishiaka setting a 153.185. Should start getting some actual speeds in for our drivers shortly. Now Rosberg, going to get me some purples, mate. Purple. Too easy. So Stippler setting a decent pace at the minute. He's a little bit behind first on that particular section. 362. So he's going to be around about, okay, 15. I don't mind that. He goes, I mean, I was about to say he goes through, but then Rosberg hadn't finished off. Rosberg actually ended up 6th. I haven't got time to get Stippler around for another one. Stippler is the one who's going to struggle here. I wonder what his ending setup was like, percentage-wise. I wonder if we made it worse. Just curious more than anything. But who knows? But it's Rosberg's 6th, probably the worst he's performed in qualifying. That's definitely the worst Stippler's performed in qualifying for a while. And Rast coming in first. But it is only Q1. We've got Q2 and Q3 to rumble yet. So, 153.324. Okay, that's fine. Oh. See, that qualifying performance boost is massive. We're going to leave you a little bit longer again, mate. That track grip's nearly at max. Nearly. If you take those. Oop, auto. So, Trishiaka 153.173. Lotterer 152.690. Not setting faster sectors here, Rosberg, which is a little bit annoying. 0.025 of a second slower than first place. He's now slightly faster than first place at 0.006. Can he maintain that, though? That's the question. As long as he goes through to the next section. There you go, second place. It's not bad. It's not bad. He should still fucking win the race, but, you know, just ridiculous at this point. It's a little bit ridiculous, isn't it? So, Q3. We go through to Q3. Not too far behind Lotterer. Not too far at all. So, here's to take a little bit of the debt chunk away from after this race. Track grip's almost at maximum. Let's wait to send them out, though, still. I'm going to wait till it's at absolute fucking peak. Which it nearly is. It's not going to get any higher. May as well run them now. Go for it, mate. Things can't get better there. They can only get worse. Oh, shit. If we bring him in now, will he have time to get another lap out? Because I messed up that optimization. Will we have time? I think we do. It's just I messed up the auto optimization, didn't I? Sitting there just looking at other things instead. Right, let's get this lap going. Fastest sector. Fastest sector. Fastest sector, fastest lap. Lovely. Right. I do think this is far too easy. Oh well. One of those things, I guess. Right, so let's push on. Any sign? Nope. Apparently not. Alright, so race day. We're starting off with Stippler a long way behind Mr. Rosberg. We do get to play around with his tyres, though. That was a performance increase, actually, 97%. 36 laps, 27 to 29 on these, or 41 to 43 on nose. We could do a no stopper for Mr. Stippler. I think tyre degradation is really high on this. We'll give it a go anyway. As for you, you can do 27, 29 on those. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be fine, aren't you? Really? Let's get both drivers going to... Do we really want to do one stopper or a no stopper with Stippler? We could. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take another 5% off there and another 5% off there, though. Oh, and there. Right. Just to try and get him back up to a decent pace. So it's Rosberg, Rast, Da Costa, Patriciaka, and Lotterer. Front five. Let's go back to Mr. Stippler. So up to speed 4, because that's what we do. Stippler up into 14th. Rosberg's maintaining his first place at the minute. 13th now for Mr. Stippler. Can he cut in on Felipe? He needs to try and keep Scheider off his tail first. Rosberg, we're going to try and get him back down to neutral and high early on. Well, high end push, because he's already a second ahead. Stippler's dropped back down to 14th. Does manage to take 13th back, loses it out because he gets caught up behind. I think that was Mokhtar. Gonna get him. There's a lot of sort of tight sections in this track. Keep getting caught up on each other. Right. Conserve and high, please. Because that tyre temp is mental. Let's back up medium. 2-second lead there on Da Costa for Rosberg. And we're going to get you to go medium as well. Keep you on backup for now. Need to bring that tyre temp right down. Especially if we're going to try and do this whole race on these. I don't often do no stoppers. You don't really often get the opportunity to do no stoppers, but I think it's worth a shot, isn't it? So Stippler at 11, Rosberg and Da Costa. Let's go conserve for you, mate. Those tyre temps. Are they coming down a bit more? Get you to go conserve now. Need you to use that. Rosberg, we're going to use his boost on this stretch here. Like so. Try to gain a bit of distance again between him and Da Costa. Stippler, I think we need to get you to go attack and overtake just to try and get positions on the inside. Does he manage it? Does he manage it? He does. He goes up into 11th. Going to have to drop him down now. He's going to lose a position or two. But ultimately, I think that's a good decision to push that there. 1.6 for Rosberg. Go neutral, please, mate. Keep you on the medium fuel. And Stippler just about holding on to 10th at the moment. Need to get his tyre temperatures down massively. Let's have a quick look. 36, 38. You're still alright, aren't you? Let's go conserve on those now. Rosberg 1.8. Need to get Stippler running forward a bit more. I'm going to let this build up. Don't need to worry about Rosberg's too much. And you've actually got on these 22, 24, 31 remaining. You'll be fine then, won't you? Struggling to overtake Scheider. We'll probably bring Rosberg in on lap 18, whether we need to or not. Just because I feel like we're going to start losing a lot of speed to tyre degradation if we don't. Alright. He's trying to overtake Scheider, but he wasn't quite managing it. We're going to give him that a little bit of performance boost that he needs to just get around. Unfortunately, it's not really worked out for us. Let's go conserve again, please. Or back up. It's a bit disappointing that it didn't work out for us like we hoped. But these things happen. Still in the points for Mr. Stippler. Or Mrs. Stippler. Alright, go conserve. Need to get the tyre temperatures down, but not push those tyres too hard. Talking of tyre temperatures, conserve, please, Rosberg. You're doing alright for fuel. You've got a 2.5 second lead. You're doing alright there. Can we get you to go low? I need to get your fuel back, Stippler. I know we've got enough time to get it back, but we still need to get your fuel back. I think you're going to lose it out to Guno in a moment, though, aren't you? By the looks of things. Unless you can get around Shader here. It'd be handy if you did. If you could get around Shader, mate, I'd really appreciate it. Lovely, thank you. Can you get around Lotterer? You get around Lotterer instead of fucking around Lotterer. Get around the cunt, for fuck's sake. Right, let's go low. Go conserve. Need to get that fuel down now. Fuck me. So we managed to get on the inside of Lotterer, on the tail of Johnson. I'm going to lose back out to Lotterer because of the driving style, both the driving style and the engine mode actually. But we do need to get this fuel back to where it was, otherwise we're not going to see the race out. Tyre temperatures, what we got left? 27 laps, 31, 33. Using a little bit too much on the tyres at the moment. But I think in order to gain positions and try to keep people off the tail, it was worth doing. Okay, we're back down to 9th, but we've got a distance again between us and Gunon. Not much, but some. Alright, Rosberg. Can you use your boost, mate? Because old DaCosta's catching up with you. Alright, Stippler, we're going to let him gain some ERS. I'm going to use all of Rosberg's there. Fuel-wise, still struggling on the fuel. Go conserve. We get away going neutral. Probably get away going neutral for Mr. Rosberg at this point. RMG have used orders to allow Gunon to pass Novi Mokhtar. Okay, whatever. Scheider still on the tail. Gunon catching up with Scheider, ultimately catching up with us. Need to... I want to switch to neutral, but I can't. Or medium even. I want to switch to, well, medium and neutral. But we cannot. We've just got to hope that our well, I was about to say one stop, our no stop procedure, our no stop plan for Stippler is going to work. Certainly eliminates any potential human error in the pit by doing that. Let's go back down to conserve after getting the tyre temperatures right down. We use that. Keep Shader off the tail. Let's go medium again now. May as well. That fuel is back down to a manageable level for the distance, so should be fine. Just over a third of the way through the race now. Lotterer is starting to pull away, 3 seconds ahead of us, Stippler. Rosberg 3 seconds ahead of DaCosta. His tyre temperature is getting a little bit too high for my liking. Let's get those down real quick. We could probably think about bringing him in, to be honest. Got 31, 33 on nose. We're going to give him a couple more laps, and then we'll bring him in. Because, fuck it, it may as well. No point in giving him degraded tyres. He's only going to get slower. May as well get him the fastest tyres we can. So, Stippler. I want to say Stippler's catching up on Johnson. I think he is, you know. Go neutral. And for you, go conserve. So the costs got around about the same tyre as rest. Maybe you go to 20 with Rosberg and then we'll switch him. Just thinking about maybe being able to push those newer tyres a bit harder in the latter half of the race. Alright, let's go back up for a moment, get our tyre temperatures down, and then we're going to try and attack for 8th, because we've caught up with Johnson. Who's crashed? Nico Muller, no overtaking sector 3. That's gone, so that's good. I conserve. Alright. Let's go attack. Catching up. We are catching up. Need to do this because we need to get some more positions. But it's come at a bit of a cost, unfortunately. So we're going to have to go back to conserve 25, 27. So we've got a little bit more than we did have. It's just it's come at the wrong time, unfortunately. Can always use a little bit of overtake on the engine. Do we really want to risk it though? Yeah, fuck it. Let's position its points. Round and we go. Let's go back down to low and we're going to go neutral. Try to keep ahead of Johnson, keep on Lotterer's tail. Let's go back up here, go medium there. We'll get those tyre temps down. Rosberg in first. Doing fine. Got 66% on his boost. Not really used it for a while. Doesn't need to. Doesn't need to. He's that damn good. 3.3 seconds ahead. So as it stands, no one can actually catch Rosberg for the championship. Rosberg has actually won the Drivers' Championship. And we are... I mean, what is it? 25 and 18 is 43. 3 lots of 43 is... I mean, that's after this race, I'm talking about. 3 lots of 43 is 129. We're more than 129 points. So if things stay as they are, we have won this season already. Which is redonkulous, really. Everything's won. Obviously, if both drivers finish, that is. Right, if we get around him, please. That's what we do. Go back to low. Need that fuel to go back down. Serve. He's using his boost. It's fine now. So, I want that tyre temp to come down just a touch more. So obviously we've got to remember we're not going to be pitting, so there's going to be time saved there as well. So we can probably be not too worried. Your tyre temperature's down a little bit further. Rosberg. We're going to get you to pit now, mate, alright? I'm going to give you those. Everything's fine. Don't worry about that. We could probably get away with giving you a safe, actually. It says it's going to finish 6th either way. Let's give him a safe, fuck it. He's going to come in, he's going to use that boost straight on the way out. There we go. Go push, because you can. Stippler in 8. He's going to leave him on conserve, I think. He might lose a position or two, but as we say, he's not going to be pitting. Probably going to save himself about 12 seconds there. Lotterer just in front of us is going to pit shortly. Rosberg, you... Yeah, may as well. Low, or medium, and back up for now. We can get the tyre temperature down to a decent level. Stippler up into 5th. Go conserve. All 3 drivers ahead of us, apart from maybe Green, are going to have to pit. But I mean, Rosberg should be able to catch up on him. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't. Stippler's doing better job than Green is, though. So, I mean, tyre-wise. So who knows? Who knows? May just not have to worry about it at all. I mean, as it stands, Rosberg hasn't won it though, and we're still, no, we're not 129 points ahead, are we? Okay, so we haven't won a drivers' championship yet. But I mean, obviously, I think Rosberg and Stippler are both going to get further up. Maybe not so much Stippler, but Rosberg definitely is going to get further up the track. Um, it is a little bit too easy. Has to be said. Don't know what got 129 from, like saying, yeah, you know, we've won that because of that. We hadn't. We needed to be well over 300 points for us to have done that. My maths went all wrong. I'm blaming me being ill or feeling rough. Rosberg. Can we get you to go high for a bit on the fuel? You got a bit of excess. I need you to catch up with Green here. Dipper in fourth. Got a little bit of excess fuel for him as well, so we may use some of that. Try to use that boost to stay ahead of Trishiaka. Neutral. There we go. Go neutral for a bit. How much you got left on these? 17, 19. Oh, you'll be fine. I'm going to lose out to Patriciaka in a second. Not too concerned. Go conserve. Rosberg into seconds. Only Green ahead of him now. Rest 6 seconds behind him. We could probably go neutral. May as well use some of that boost. A medium, please. See, now, with Rosberg in second, he's won the Drivers' Championship. No, he hasn't. No. It could still be 3 points in it. Ooh. Team HWA, it's one of their drivers first. Green is first. Need to get ahead of Green. Getting there. We are getting there. We are catching up to him. Stipper in fifth. Who does he have ahead of him? So Green possibly still to pit. Trishiaka won't. Rest won't. Rosberg obviously is going to be where he is. Patriciaka, sorry, Stippler could still potentially get fourth place again. Potentially. Which would be fun, I guess. First and fourth, continuously. Both drivers. So, let's go to Rosberg real quick. As we are in a position to... Well, we're in a position to attack, I guess. Near enough, anyway. Only a couple of seconds behind. Let's go neutral. Well, we'll go high and high. But not... no. How many laps got left? It's 23 to 25 those. You know, we can just leave them on push. And got 14, 16. Right. Very... I think Green's probably going to try to see this out at this point. It depends what happens here with Rossi and Green. 1 second in it now. Leave you pushing hard. Don't need to worry about that so much. Go on, you're at the point. You're at this point. All you got to do is get around him now. Mindful of that fuel. There we go. And on to push. Alright, so fastest lap for Rosberg. We're going to let him carry on doing what he's doing. Stippler has got himself a nearly 5 second gap between him and Scheider in 6th. We're going to get him to go low on the tyres. I need him to see it out. There's not much left, but there's enough left for it to potentially cause an issue. I'm going to get him to go low. We're going to get him to go high on the fuel. Rosberg's got a 2 second gap again already. Go back up. I don't think we need to. I think you can just see him out on this. 3 laps remaining. I think you could just see him out on these, to be honest. Even if we just left him on high. But I'd rather just make sure. Stippler up into 4th. Green did go into the pit. Only 1 second between him and Green, though, and Green has got faster tyres. So, shite. I think Stippler may end up in 5th, you know. Yeah, pretty sure Green's going to end up in 5th. So we're going to start running out of fuel soon. So it's going to be final lap on the next lap, is it? We can go down to about, I want to say 15% on the softs before the tyre degradation really falls off. So we could probably go neutral, and then we go medium for now. Let the fuel build up again. Try to do what we can to stay ahead of Green. Nice corner from us, really bad one from him. That's knocked him back 1.8 seconds. Don't need to worry about Nico. Nico's doing fine. Just holding on to this 4th place now for Stippler. And I think we've managed it. 2 seconds now. There we go. So it's another 1st and a 4th for us, despite, again, the increased difficulty. Oh dear, oh dear. Increased difficulty. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Right. So, Nico has won the Drivers' Championship. I am sure of it after that. I think if Stippler had won a couple of second places, we'd have won the the Constructors' Championship, sorry, by this point. So yeah, we managed a no-stopper. Quite a few drivers did actually go for no-stoppers. Rosberg done one pit stop on lap 14. Oh, he pitted with 14 laps left to go, sorry. Oh, yawning, tired, knackered, fucked, shagged. 7 seconds between him and Stippler isn't too bad, I guess. So Nico Rosberg, 25 points there. He has, he's won 78 points in it. He's won the Drivers' Championship. 3 races to go. Blackfire GT, 177 points in it. I worked out 129, didn't I? So have we won that as well? No, Susie Perry. Have we actually won both championships with 3 races to go? I think we have. I'm sure we have. I'm fucking positive we have. We'll have to have a look at it real quick before we end the episode. Let's save up. I want to work it out. So I'm sure it's 18 points for second, 25 for first. It's 35, 43 points total. Interview of Susie Perry, yes please. Bit of one-on-one time, why not? I don't care about the team marketability at this point. So standing wise, 296 points. 177. 25 and 18. So 33, 43, 43 times 3. Well, 3 times 40 is 120. 3 times 3 is 9. 129 and what is it? 177. So we've won it already. We've actually completed our own personal challenge of winning this in season 1. So we're not going to fuck around. We're not going to beat around the bush. We're going to call it an end to the series there, because what's the point in doing the last 3 races when it's all done? But anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me in this series. Thank you very much for spending time with me in Blackfire GT. As I said before, we're not going to worry about another Motorsport Manager series on the channel. If you've not left a comment on the previous episode about what you would like to see on this channel going forward, then please do let me know in the comments below this video. Would really appreciate it. Thank you very much again for your support, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.